You can do it! Further adventures around the world! Hello, all you wonderful people, and greetings from the Charles Bridge. It was so beautiful last night, but you couldn't really pick it up on camera that I had to come back over. Check this out. Everyone seems pretty happy, except for these guys. They don't seem like they're having a good day. But it's pretty amazing. There's something very interesting down that bridge and to the right. Now, this whole area smells like paint. And for a very, very good reason. Right over here is a wall dedicated to John Lennon and peace. It's strange that in Czech there is a whole wall dedicated to the Beatles, but they are an international band. These are probably the most true words that are on this wall. I truly believe that. Well, I guess they all can't be winners. It's good to see even on the other side of the world, there's always hope for peace. So remember, always be good to your fellow man. Think of all the things that we can do if we just imagine. You wouldn't think walking across a bridge would be a tourist attraction, but it sure is. Wow, it really is truly beautiful. It seems almost magical. There's even swans in the lake, in the river. I'm sorry, this is not Swan Lake. I keep on making that mistake. So apparently this is where a priest is thrown off the bridge and you put your hand here and you pray for forgiveness. So you don't end up like the priest, I guess. There sure are a lot of vendors on the bridge. There's even a 4-string orchestra here. What a view, right? It's worth just coming back on the bridge just to see that. And though while these buildings do look pretty impressive and look extremely beautiful, there's a building right down this way that'll make you turn your head and go, huh? And this building right here that's strangely lopsided is called the Dancing Buildings. Such a bizarre set of buildings that is lopsided in the way that a Picasso or a Salvador Dali painting might look like. Technically, is this not surreal realism? Because it's right there, I can see it, that's real. So, I don't know. Any art majors want to argue with me on this one? Oh, I'm sorry, it's a dancing house, not houses. But it's a hotel, too. Huh, strange. On the top of the building right now, just overlooking Prague. And why not? Have a hot chocolate. Thanks, Dancing Towers Hotel. Your food and drinks are very good. All right, see you, Dancing House. It's been nice. You had some nice hot chocolate. Now, I just stumbled upon this randomly, and I think this is actually an opera house. If anyone knows what this building is, please leave a comment down below. And also, look at this guy's face. He's just so happy to be here. Oh, wow. Excuse me, I have my answer. There you go, the first multimedia theater ever. Ladies and gentlemen, the Franz Kafka statue. The strangest statue I've ever seen in my entire life. It seems like during the day, the Franz Kafka statue is a normal statue, but at night, it becomes crazy. Well, look at this. You can buy antiques of weapons used in battle, hats that people have worn, and stuff that I truly don't want. What knockers! I love these old style restaurants, and then just the alleyways here are insane. Everything here is like so old. Wait, Groot? Check out, they have a Steve Jobs cafe here because they have an Apple museum here too. Gotta say, this clock is pretty amazing, but if you don't know how to read it, it's kind of hard. There's a lot going on. Zodiac right there too. They seriously love Kafka here. That's a cafe Kafka. I guess if you go in there, you go insane. If you head under the Charles Bridge though, there is a little interesting museum. It's the Museum of Film Special Effects. A long time ago, before computers were a thought, you actually had to make movies practically. Like you had to figure out how you're gonna make someone fly in the air or how they interact with a dinosaur. Carl Zeman came up with all these stop motion special effects. I think George Millet did like the first real special effect by like accidentally jump cutting, making like someone appear in someplace else. But right here is a museum all dedicated to special effects in film. So in 1949, he made a short film using only glass, much like stop motion features like Night Before Christmas. And all these were made from glass. This guy is one of the people that inspired Steven Spielberg, Terry Gilliam. It's pretty cool. Check out this matte shot here. So they'd be in one keyframe and then they have another frame right there with them fighting. So it looks like they're right there, but they're like cutting it. That's called a matte shot. It's really cool. You get the actual shot in the back, the map painting, and then the creature that's supposed to be moving all in tandem. So for difficult shots, he would use puppets for people and then have hand puppets for like the monsters. So those are really puppet people, and that's a hand puppet right there. As a dinosaur, you can see it right there on his hand. I have heard of this. This is the Fantastic World of Jules Verne. He made it look a lot older than it was because whenever you read a Jules Verne story, the drawings are all like woodcut. So it's really interesting that he went retro in the 1950s. This little engine that he's got here, it's supposed to power the submarine. I like how all of his stuff is completely practical. Check it out. I'm gonna go on out. Okay. Oh. I feel like I'm in BioShock right now. Oh, where's my little sister? Okay, this is what a flying machine would have looked like in the movie. And when everything comes together, it looks as if you're flying an airship. Hey, look at me. I'm making my own movie. How you doing? This is... I gotta go to the left here. I gotta go to the right. I mean, this is extremely elaborate way of making flight look possible by cranking this, bringing this up and down. It's extremely simple, but really time consuming. Computers are easier and simpler, but you gotta give it up to the people that actually made and created these physically, because it's a lot of hard work. If you've never seen The Adventures of Baron Munchausen by Terry Gilliam, this is what inspired him with a mix of stop motion, practical effects. It made his fantastical world come to life. Also interviews as well. He would take the camera and push it through matte shots in order to get shots like this to make his world seem bigger and bigger and bigger. Interesting how to play with perspective, how you could push the camera through multiple layers and actually see deeper and deeper and deeper. Wow, I can totally see Richard Elfman's inspirations. Look at this. It's like in the Forbidden Zone. It's crazy. She got this precursor to animation. Go like this, and you get an animation. You know, you can actually put yourself in one of these movies. Let's see what I can do. Wow, I fit right in there. That was me trying to do the John Travolta GIF. I wish I would have gotten that shot after I went to the sex museum, because that would have been the ultimate innuendo. Hey! Ooh, a spooky museum. Okay. Hey, buddy. The old cold hand of death welcomes you in to the spooky, scary ghost museum. Oh. I can't leave, I guess.